Several bullets zoom past my face, striking the building behind me. I instinctively duck behind a large metal trash dumpster for protection. Across from me, I see Nicholas similarly hiding behind a good-sized air conditioning unit. His dark hair and eyes match his dark clothing. He reaches into his jacket and pulls out a gun. It shines slightly in moonglow. Cocking it, he yells to me, "I knew this was going to be a setup. We should have stayed at the mansion until we got confirmation of when Jason's team was spotted." Nicholas quickly peeks around the air conditioning unit and fires several times in our attacker's direction. Once several shots are returned, Nicholas resumes his safe position again. Frustrated, I answer back, "We've already been through this. By then it might have been too late. If Jason really is planning an assault, we need as many provisions as we can get our hands on." The bag filled with exotic herbs, talismans, and various other magical treasures lies at my side. I feel for the sword strapped to my back, but know it'll be of little use in a gunfight. Adding further agitation to the situation, Nicholas says, "The cops will be here any time now if we don't end this soon. Can you hocus your pocus so we can get the hell out of here already?" Knowing that his mocking will strike a nerve with me, I grimace in his direction. I can see a slight grin appear on Nicholas's masculine face in response. I take out a piece of white chalk and form a circle around myself on the ground. I scribble in a few protective symbols and sit. The look on Nicholas's face tells me I should hurry. Closing my eyes, I breathe deeply inward and focus on my spiritual center. I can feel my internal magic begin to sift and swirl within me. Soon, my body is surging with energy. Using it, I will my soul self to leave my body. Looking down, I see my physical shell sitting safely in the lotus position. The circle should protect my body from any psychic attacks while I'm away from it, while Nicholas protects it physically only a few feet away. I'm 24 years old, but looking at myself from this perspective, I seem a few years older. I'm surprised at how much I've gained in muscle mass over the past few weeks, probably from all the training Nicholas has been putting me through, when I'm not double booked in conference meetings with the other members of my pack, that is. My thick brown hair is also getting to be a bit too long. I'm due for a trim. Later. I move my spirit self invisibly toward the shooters in order to get a better look at what we're up against. There are 4 of them. From Nicholas, I sense a resistance to my magics, a natural effect to his werewolf nature, but I try to break through as best I can. Once I do, I allow him to see what I see. When the full surveillance is given to him, I wait a few more seconds for him to process it all before I return to my body, whole again. Opening my eyes, I look over at Nicholas. Not being a witch himself, and also still not yet used to my magics, the expression on Nicholas's face is both one of confusion and glee. "Devin, that was awesome!" I answer back, "Focus, Nicholas." Right, he says back. "Those aren't Jason's men. According to the photos your mother showed me last week, they belong to Bobby Longo's group. This isn't a clan hit, it's a mob hit." Ever since we legally took over my mother's family property in Boston, my family and I, both literal and otherwise, have become moving targets. Nicholas and I are part of a newly created pack of werewolves. Until recently, we were protected from our enemies by powerful magic. Once we established roots, though, all that went out the window. On one side of the spectrum, we have the majority of the American and European werewolf clans looking to destroy us for breaking their millennia-old traditions, and, on the other, we have human mob families wanting to get rid of us from moving into their territories. The mob families have no idea that we're werewolves, or even that a select few of us are witches either. All they know is that the daughter of a former mob don has moved back into the old neighborhood with a hell of a lot of people in tow, and they don't like it.